Hi Terry, this is Lisa Pazinger.
And this is Linda Pazinger.
We learned about your recent health issues and we just wanted to make a video for you because meeting in person right now just might not be in the cards. I have known you and the Sherrod family for my entire life. I can't even think of a time when I didn't know you. I think that our families became friends before I was born. And I remember so many fun things about your family, swimming in your pool, getting together, but you were always one of the big kids. So I was one of the little kids and you were one of the big kids. You were kind of like an older sister, or kind of that pretty, cool teenager that I knew. And one memory that I have about your parents' house is that you and the other big kids used to be able to go into the basement and watch Horror Incorporated and watch all the scary monster movies. And I could never join you because I was not one of the big kids. So I had to sit up with your mom and dad and my mom and dad and hang out with them. And I would kind of listen in the distance in the background, and I could hear screeches and screams from Horror Incorporated, and oh, I longed to be with you big kids. But then our relationship changed when I was about 12 or 13, when you started doing my hair. And besides giving me fabulous hairstyles, you also became my friend. You and I shared so many laughs and stories over those years, from the time I was about 12 or 13 till I was in my early 20s. We shared stories about dating and your boyfriend Hank, and my crushes and the guys that I was dating at that time or wanted to date. And I remember stories that you told me about getting engaged to Hank and your marriage. And I even, talked to you when I first met my husband, Tom. And so you were there during all those important years of my life and all those new events. But one thing that stuck in my mind, in my memory most was your stories about motherhood and about your pregnancy and having Amelia. And there were a couple stories that I could really relate to when I became an adult and when I had my own children. As a working mom, I remember one time you told me the story about, I came into the salon and Amelia was little, and you said, "Lisa, I made a bad mom dinner last night." And I said, "What's a bad mom dinner?" And you said, "I made frozen waffles for Amelia." And it was because, you were so busy with work and you were tired and you made that bad mom dinner. And when I became a mom myself, I would think about that. If I made my kids oatmeal or frozen waffles for dinner because I was just too tired to make a full, great dinner, I thought, well, if Terri can do that, I can do that because she was a good mom. And there was another story that I remember too about you being a mom that I later could relate to. You told me the story about how you were potty training Amelia and how you were moving from one home to another. And you came up with a genius idea. And your idea was to tell Amelia that you were going to be moving all your stuff into the new house, but that you couldn't move any diapers to the new house, that all the diapers were going to stay at the old house. So it was really important that she was potty trained because once you moved to the new house, no diapers would be there. And you told me that Amelia was so cute, and she said, "Mom, could we please just bring one diaper to the new house?" And I thought that was so adorable, and I kept that and a lot of other things in my mind with my bag of tricks as a mom when I eventually became a mom. I never had to use that from my bag of tricks because we were never moving from one home to another during potty training, but I kept it in my mind. So basically, Terri, I just want to let you know that you've made an impact on my life. You have been in my life since the beginning of my existence, and I'm just so sorry that you have to experience this crappy disease. And I just want to let you know I'm sorry that I'm pulling for you, I'm praying for you, and I love you, Terri. Kid it, Linda. And I hope my hair looks okay during all this.
And as Lisa shared, our families were close when we were young. To me, you were one of the youngest kids. And it was fun having younger kids around with your sense of wonder and fun. As time passed, we all grew up, and our families sharing trips to Como Park, summer picnic, and fun times at each other's homes changed. All of a sudden, you were an adult, and you became my hairstylist as well. Age didn't matter, and we had some great chats and laughing moments as you would help me select a color that would be best to cover my gray, but also be a fun color as well. One time I had to go to a different stylist, probably when you had Amelia, and when you returned to work and saw my haircut, you were appalled at the hat job. You had to fix the whole mess, and I ended up with a great style. I never wandered to another stylist again after that event. What I have appreciated most about our friendship is the laughter and the stories. I always knew when I would see you, there would be no shortage of things to chat about. How blessed I've been to see you find the love of your life, raise 2 beautiful daughters, and make your career dreams happen. Sorry. The moments spent together are cherished memories. Since the news of your illness was shared, I have felt helpless to be able to do anything. So this video is my way to tell you that I continue to pray for strength for you, and I am sending my love to you as a cherished friend.